Ladies and gentlemen, just when we thought the Remy Ma Papoose drama was at its peak, 50 Cent did what he usually does best. He splashed gasoline on a fire and left grinning. So, grab your popcorn, put your phones on quiet, and lock the doors. Hip-hop's petty prince and king of havoc, Curtis Jackson, took to Instagram and wrote a single sentence that has the internet in a frenzy. Excuse me, but what the devil happened that one night? I know some of you are unhappy about it, as if it never happened. Following the rumors that were going around in 2009, you'll see that backstage rumors and the cordial. The true question is whether Papoose knew, but you obviously know where this is headed. Because Papoose deleted all of Remy Ma's Instagram pictures and then uploaded a blank screen with 3 words only 24 hours after 50's enigmatic statement. It makes sense now. Is 50 Cent revealing a secret that has existed for 10 years? Was that one night with the most perverse hip-hop troll truly Remy Ma's? Or is this just another episode of the most bizarre triangle of love we've ever witnessed? Everything changes due of what we found. Therefore, let's travel back in time, attacked once more, this time far below the belt. And the target was Remy Ma and Papoose, the man who had formerly been her eternal partner. Some of you are upset about that one night like it didn't happen. I was there remembering everything. No tags, no emojis, no names. But the internet exploded because standing just there was the caption for a casual post, or so we assumed, of a black and white throwback photo from a 2009 backstage Goonit event. You know, the ones where every rapper looked like they were planning a mixtape or beefing. In 2009, just a few months before Ray's sentencing, she was still going to events. But her relationship with Papoose wasn't yet fully black love. Inside sources were already claiming that 50 and Remy had backstage flirtations and studio sessions that lasted well past 2 a.m. during their joint interviews, with Remy smiling and sporting a G-Unit hoodie to the left of 50 in that photo. Then the timeline started to piece things together, including the FBI'd energy, fast forward to 2025, and suddenly 50 brings it up with that caption the same week that Remy's past affairs are trending again. That's right, it's time for the fire. Part. 2 hours after 50 posted, Papoose disappeared, deleting all of his Instagram pictures of Remy, deleting a few videos, and even deleting the link to his Black Love playlist from his bio. He then posted that black screen with the words, "Now it makes sense." Fans knew something had clicked when the 3 words hit harder than a diss track, and they started uploading old photos of Remy with 50. Focusing on the body language, hand gestures, and accidental touches during interviews, there was evidence, more specifically online evidence, that is basically more trustworthy than court records these days. One rediscovered clip from a 2010 sit-down interview showed Remy and 50 laughing on a couch, with 50 leaning in and whispering something. Remy smirks, and the interviewer says, "Y'all too familiar?" We asked her about Jersey and what happened there, and 50 people responded. That clip alone sparked a ton of conspiracy theories on Reddit, with threads speculating on whether Remy Ma cheated before going to jail. The internet is now wondering what happened between Remy and 50 Cent that one night, even though Twitter is now called X. Let's face it, it's still exploded with that one-night memes, fan theories, and even Ray's stans were like, "Girl, you better come clean." Night means Jersey Motel. Let's look at the timeline in 2009. Typically, she would have been frontline and responded to her clapping back with a barbed tweet or a shady repost, but this time she didn't say a word, which only increased suspicions. Then came the now famous Jersey Party, a GIT-sponsored hotel party that was said to have lasted until 7 in the morning, at which several underground bloggers claimed Remy was spotted leaving the suite with 50 wearing his hoodie. That rumor was put to rest in 2009 because she was immediately sent to prison, but in 2025, with 50 Cent himself mentioning it, it's as if someone opened a cold case in the middle of a reality show. She and 50 were spotted together 4 times, in less than 3 weeks, in an effort to finish collaborations, tie up brand deals, and make as many appearances as possible. Pap always suspected something happened between them, and he asked her once back in 2012 and she denied it, but he never. "Forgot," said a close friend of Papoose, speaking anonymously to BuzzWire. Now that 50 is bringing it up with such petty timing that it deserves a Grammy, Papoose finally feels vindicated. Another source claimed that Pap was taken by surprise when he learned about 50's post from his daughter, who texted him Uncle Fefen, again brutally. He lives for mess, according to some, while others think there's a deeper motive. Did Remy mislead for over a decade about what really transpired that night? Worse then, did Papoose devote his allegiance, his songs, and his whole persona to a lady who might have gone too far with 50 Cent before the prison doors were ever locked? The film Queens explores the negative aspects of celebrity for female rappers. Some insiders claim that Remy Ma's years in prison served as a loose inspiration for the show's first episode. What better way to create excitement than to make a reference to a real-life relationship with one of the imagined women? A fan on TikTok commented, "Papoose ain't even losing his mind, he's finally understanding what he's been loyal to." Another fan wrote, "Imagine being faithful while she was locked up and the whole time she got secrets with the man who makes fun of everybody. I'd be losing my mind." What will Ray do next? Will she confront it, ignore it, or once more let the silence do the talking? The internet didn't simply spiral, it exploded, and while Papoose was cleaning his Instagram, he just dropped another breadcrumb. At this point, silence is reading like confirmation. Learn that 50 Cent manufactured his entire marriage. 2 days after his dubious one-night post went viral, he went live on Instagram and did what 50 always does. He grinned, mixed things up, and said something casual that left fans in a state of emotional shock. He was only warming up. When a commenter questioned, "Yo, Fif, did something happen between you and Remy back in the day?" 50 paused, smiled, and responded, "Let's just say if the walls in that Jersey suite could talk, Pap would have been out that house in 2010. He was talking about his upcoming program, Street Queens. When 50 talks clumsily, this man doesn't bluff. Beneath all that cynicism, there's always a grain of truth. It was 50 Cent stating that something happened, not just a vague message or a grainy old photo, and that one line nearly tore the internet apart. With podcasters, gossip channels, battle rap pages, and everyone conducting forensic-level analysis of 50 and Ray's every interaction, this resulted in total chaos. The host slowed the camera to 0 in one of Sleuth TV's videos that went viral for figuring out the body language in their 2009 BET Cypher. Yes, like that one night, and the internet was now looking at Remy Ma as if she were an unsolved equation. Because this isn't just drama anymore. This is 10-year deception being unraveled in real time. And it gets even messier and alleged. One blogger even found an old tweet from 2011 in which 50 replied to a fan saying, "She cool, people got mad respect for her, but some things ain't for the public, some things." Information that pushed fans into a frenzy was disclosed by Ray, who came forward to a gossip blog under anonymity. She and 50 Pap were always at odds, and whenever 50 was brought up or showed up, Remy would minimize it as if it were merely rap chemistry, but we all knew that Jersey night I wasn't present. Let's say she came back different, but not different, and just when fans thought the triangle couldn't be any more twisted, an audio clip purportedly recorded at a studio in Manhattan during that infamous weekend in 2009 surfaced online. In the video, Remy Ma is seen teasing a female buddy, saying, "Hey, if in any case, when Jerseygate started trending around the world, fans weren't just making fun of Remy, they were dragging her to hell and back." One fan wrote, "So you mean to tell me Papoose was planning prison visits while she was out here having hotel adventures with the clapback king?" Another remarked, "She let this man to be Mr. Black Love for 15 years in order to allow 50 for discovering that the love you offered was only a front for someone else's deception is the most agonizing experience, not betrayal." In the meantime, Papoose remained largely silent until he sent out a shocking tweet that rocked the culture. He vanished again after receiving 6K retweets, 220K likes, and one heartbreak felt worldwide, but it didn't stop there because one of Ray's closest friends, Fat Joe, was forced to address the issue in an interview on Rap. Cent pushes the truth out with a throwback post, sis. However, there have been rumors since the beginning that everyone finds peace, especially Pap. Translation: he knew they all knew, but Pap didn't. So fans started to wonder why Remy and 50 had tension for all those years. Was it unresolved business or creative chemistry? All those songs Pap wrote about loyalty were odes to a woman who was playing chess with his